I'm the public figure killer, nigga.
Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga. Motherfucker, I want my money back.
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. If I'm in my feelings, I'm in my motherfucking feelings.
Who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah, any one of you bitches come on my motherfucking YouTube page and start that bullshit with me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Leave me the fuck alone with all that negative shit.
Yeah, I'm on camera telling you I'm gonna take your punk ass down. I'm gonna see you soon. And I mean every motherfucking word I say. You not gonna do me in any type of way, motherfucker. Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Who in the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes that I spent my hard-earned money on to support what you had going on in Brunswick, sir? And if you can't tell me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, sir, I want my money back, bitch. Yeah, I want my money back. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I didn't give it to you. I gave it for the kids. I gave it for the kids. So where's my money at, motherfucker? Or who did you get them shoes to? That's the fuck I want to know. You call me a crackhead, you call me whatever, you call me a snake, you call me whatever. Ain't no motherfucker, no snake that will ride 15 motherfucking hours to Brunswick from Chicago to come support and bring you some motherfucking shoes for kids that don't have. So I want to know, where the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from? And sir, if you can't show me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, motherfucker, I want my money back. Motherfucker, I want my money back. Cause you a fraud. You think this a motherfucking game? I'm a real nigga. In the hood, motherfucker. You want to play this game with me? I swear you don't want to play this game with me, Kwame. I know too many motherfuckers that will bring you down, bro. She fucking did off capping like a motherfucker. But I bet you, Kwame Brown is the biggest cap. Who the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes from that I gave to you, sir? That I drove out my way to support, sir? I want to know. Can you answer that? Since you don't want me on your lives and you don't have nothing to say to me, well, answer that motherfucking question, my nigga. Where the fuck, who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
That shoe drive was a sham because I didn't see nothing. I saw a picture of you probably had did that several days ago and staged it.
Trolling bitches.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday and welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, Johnny Blaze, bringing y'all this Wednesday morning content. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to the title, right? Other than the body cam reactions that I'm going to do, I think that this question that I asked about Shannon Sharpe, I think in my opinion, it's a valid question. Did Shannon Sharpe lose his money for being an old simp? Now, my personal opinion, what up with it, Wolfpack, man? Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday to you, bro. Happy Wednesday. And this is just my opinion. I mean, he have every right to do what he want to do. Good morning, daughter Zion. Good morning. Good morning. I mean, y'all can freely tell me if the title is not valid. Y'all can tell me. Hey, Johnny Blaze, too. I think you went too far with this damn title. I mean, I'm only going off of what I hear from a lot of people that's talking about this situation with Shannon Sharpe, right? Now, do I believe he lost his money for being an old simp? I do. And now the result of all of this whole debacle, right, that he's involved with. Just imagine you getting a deal from a media company for over $100 million. And no sooner the ink didn't even dry good on that contract. So you know what that saying goes, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. All because old Shay Sharpe couldn't keep his private business private. Think about that. Now, and I'll go down this rabbit hole real quick, right? If Shannon Sharpe was able to keep his private business private, we ain't talking about this. Let's just be honest. Because in real life, ladies and gentlemen, he don't care about the young lady that he's dating, because why? That young lady is of age. She's legal, right? No matter how much you want to, throw stones at the man for dating a younger woman that young, right? Hey, that's still his business though, right? But what ain't our business is what they do behind closed doors. That's not our concern. I don't care what old Shay Sharpe do behind closed doors. That's not my concern. I don't care nothing about that, right? And it's a slippery slope when you sit up here and you try to, and I'll make sure I say this the right way. You're trying to appease strangers on the internet of your innocence, that you did nothing wrong. Well, old Shay Sharpe, you old enough to understand that doing too much talking on the internet can really backfire on you. It really can, right? And right now, even with the other live stream that I did about old Shay Sharpe, his lawyers is looking to have court on the internet. That's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. You need to hold court in court, because it don't matter about our opinion at the end of the day. It only matters to what they can prove and what's true and what ain't true, right? In the court of law. Shannon Sharpe been running his mouth ever since the audio then broke. He's trying to get ahead of it. But Shay Sharpe, that's what you pay your lawyers to do. You pay your lawyers to do the talking, not you. Because every time you open up your mouth and you say something that maybe contradicts what the story really is, then you the one that's going to have the egg on your face. So in my opinion, I'm not getting on here giving out no videos. Now, I could have respected it more if he'd have just wrote a post on his Twitter account, on IG account, or just wrote out a paragraph on YouTube on his community wall. We don't need to hear from you, old Shay Sharpe. We need to hear what's true and what ain't true in the court of law. You trying to have court online, that just, to me, I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that. You want to mess with this young woman, but it's a price to pay with at your age, I should say, right? You knew that she was on OnlyFans. So you're not aware of what they trying to do in the first place. Then old Shay Sharpe, you know they looking for the money. They looking for the bag, right? You fell right into it. You fell right into it. And as you being a public figure for many of years, I just sat up here and heard you talk about other athletes and their mistakes. But look at the mistake that you made. And it cost you. It cost you millions of dollars. Okay? It cost you to have to leave ESPN. It cost you to have to step down from ESPN, right? So now your sole income is coming off of your podcast. The advertisers has pulled back away from you. No one at ESPN even want to work with you, allegedly. No cap, what's the word? I see you up in the building. Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Now, what do y'all think of that? I mean, I'm asking the chat. ESPN is putting ESPN. Some of his co-workers don't even want to work with old Shay Sharpe no more. They right now is en route, in my opinion, of blackballing old Shannon Sharpe. Why? Because he can't keep his personal business private. You got to do better. You got to do better, old Shay Sharpe. You got to do better. You got to do better. And I hate to say it, but to me it's true, in my opinion, that ever since you had Cat Williams on your show, that was the end of your career right there. You just didn't know it yet because they still was allowing you to shine, right? They was allowing, y'all got to understand, old Shay Sharpe don't own this platform. I don't own this. I leased this. Just like he leased a spot on his podcast, on his channel. We can sit up here and say that this is ours all we want, but it ain't. It's the white man stuff. And they allow us to get on here and have a platform to have a voice, right? That's it, that's all. I'm not under any delusion that this is mine. No, this ain't mine. So since I understand that this ain't mine, guess what? I got to play by somebody's rules. It is what it is. Y'all please hit that like button. Now, I want to go over, now shout out to Letitia's third eye point of view. She had got a dropout about Shador Sanders and the debacle that I hate to say it, but it's true. That Deion Sanders, his dad, put him up in the jam. Matter of fact, so that way I could give y'all the full context of it. Hold on. I'll play this first. What up with the EV? Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you, bro. I'm going to play this first, and then the next one that's going to play, shout out to Letitia's third eye point of view. Shador Sanders NFL 2025 draft gate mash up. All right.
a couple teams that I won't allow him to play for.
Whoa.
This is my profession. I know what's behind the curtain. We ain't got to get back there for me to understand what's not prominent for my son. I'm not doing it. Ain't
And
no
if he
in the world.
doesn't listen to you?
Who? No, you must mean owners, like not my son.
Have you told him privately who you would like for him to play for?
It's not like who I would like for him to play for. It's
You know she's surgical with this shit.
That's passed. And Shador Sanders hasn't been selected. 102 picks, 5 quarterbacks selected.
Before they put you on the field, teams poke, prod, and examine you.
Shador represents everything that I dislike about
that they didn't believe that the evaluation was worthy of a first-round pick, nor the projection of what he would be was worthy of a first-round pick. That's just where they are.
Searching for any defect that might affect your performance.
Shador Sanders, which is a number one supposed been draft pick, fell through all rounds and didn't.
Shador Sanders has fallen in the draft. The Pittsburgh Steelers didn't draft him at number 21. So, a lot of people wondering where he's going to go, what's going to happen. And listen, man, all it takes is one team to like you or love you, and they draft you.
No boundary respected. No dignity left intact.
Teams didn't think he was good enough to get drafted in the.
Why do you think it was that Shador wasn't drafted in round 1?
And I love this game. I love it more than anything in the world. And I've watched it all my life. From the time I watched with my father, I have no earthly idea of what I just witnessed.
Look at this here. Come on, who wants this? 700.
We're still talking about him standing around waiting to get picked.
Damnedest story in the history of the NFL draft. I mean, literally the damnedest, most disgusting, most despicable, most shocking, most preposterous plunge in the history of the NFL draft. Shador Sanders, who should have gone first overall to Tennessee.
Here we go now. Look up. Look down. I'm telling you what I want.
Seeing Shador not get drafted is very alarming. We're not going to act like this guy was not successful in college.
Light nigga, dog nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, field nigga.
You're never bigger than the program. You'll never be bigger than the program no matter who you are. And they will show you, they will always remind you at any given time, if at any point you think you are bigger than the program. And that is all we seeing, that's all we're seeing right now.
And the teams just decided, no, not going to do it. So I don't know what their thought process was.
Sanders did not go at 21 of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and unless something changes, it's not likely to get drafted in the first round.
So right now, it's all bad for Shador Sanders.
Light nigga, dark nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, field nigga.
No boundary respected. No dignity left intact.
This is his first bit of
still nigga. Still nigga.
Wow.
Subscribe and click the notification bell.
All right, shot again. Hey, Nurse Betty, good morning. Shout out again to Letitia's Third Eye Point of View for that edit right there. That was on point. That was on point. All right. Now, the first clip that I played was Dion telling the reporters that it was going to be certain teams that he would not allow his son Shador to play for. Now, I think he signed, that right there alone, that comment right there that Dion made to that reporter, that sealed his fate right there, in my opinion. See, you got to understand that the NFL is the good old boys league, y'all. And no matter how great Deion was in the league when he played, right? I'm not taking nothing away from his greatness. He still would never be one of the good old boys. Now, the statement that he made is what trickled down to Shedeur Sanders going in the fifth round of the draft. Exactly. It's like a revolving door, Chef X. It's a revolving door. And they have a way of letting you know that in so many ways, as far as, look, you ain't bigger than the program. We don't care about your superstar status. We don't care what you did, right? We care about the here and now. We care about our bottom line right now. And so the good old boys is basically putting Shedeur Sanders on notice. His brother got undrafted and got more pulled than him. Think about that. It's one thing to defend your kids, but I think if he would have never had that conversation with that reporter, and I'm talking about Deion, right? If Deion don't have that type of conversation with that reporter, I firmly believe that he wouldn't have fell so low in the draft. Now, I'm not going to say that they would have went on and picked him number 1 overall. I think that he still would have been picked first round. But this is just my opinion. I don't have to be right about it, but this is how I see it. If Deion would have never opened up his damn mouth to tell them reporters that he can tell his son and dictate to his son what team he's wanting him to go to, because last time I checked, he's still grown. He can make his own decisions. But the way Deion said that just, I'm sure that rubbed a lot of the owners of the NFL the wrong way. I'm sure they rubbed them the wrong way. So, I mean, hey, I can't get mad at Deion for trying to defend his son and look out for his best interests. That's not what I'm talking about. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And just my opinion, I think the way that Deion played that was all wrong, in my opinion. Chef X say NFL is a job, not a career. Anybody can be replaced. Yeah. Hell yeah. Right, Chef X. The elite sending his father a message. Like the big baller brand. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, look, man. What I'm starting to see now is that you better be careful of the type of personality that you allow on your platform, because that right there in itself can get you booked, right? Even though Shannon Sharpe received the highest views when he interviewed Cat Williams, think about it this way, it came at a price. It came at a price. Now, that price right now is same as though is that the deal been taken away. He has to step down from ESPN. And the only stream of revenue, just off of my opinion, because they already talking about taking sponsors away from him, right? So now his only stream of income is through his podcast. Now, yes, it's going to still be a lot of people that's going to support Shannon Sharpe, right? Rightfully so, right? But then he's going to lose a lot of people as well. Old Shay Sharpe. Well, Shay Sharpe, I'm not here to sit up here and I'm not going to sit up here. All I did was ask a question. And again, it's going to be a lot of people, not just myself, that's asking that question. A lot of people is saying it. That Shannon Sharpe lost his money for being an old simp. Now, again, if he'd have just been an old simp in private and kept it private, again, we don't talk about this. We don't even I don't make a live stream about it. I don't put his name in the title for that type of reason at all or whatever. But in my opinion, old Shay Sharpe, you played yourself, man. You played yourself. And guess what? That is your cross to bear. And I hope that you able to get over this and be able to be on the right side of things once again, hopefully. See, I'm not going to sit up here and act like you really, that really deserves you losing out on your money, because what your private business don't have anything to do with just business, period. But once your private business got out on the internet, now you got people looking at you sideways. Ain't it funny? Now, Uncle Will say, ain't it funny how money makes people think they untouchable? Yeah, Uncle Will, no one is above, like the meal ticket say. Shout out to the meal ticket. No one is above the program. No one. Just because, yes, they're allowing you to make a certain amount of money on these platforms, you have to buck dance. A lot of people don't think that they have to buck dance because of the amount of money that they're getting. But yes, you do. You have to buck dance because you have somebody to answer to. You're not just getting that money on your own. Well, you get it on your own, but somebody has to give it to you. So that means that you have someone to answer to at the end of the day. See, if it was just straight out yours and you the one I'm talking about you yourself, not no one giving you the money, but if you was generating that money yourself, okay, I can see that. You got that deal from off of the entertainment that you was providing on this social media platform. And because of a small mistake, as far as to allow your lawyers to try to play court on the internet, is what got you, old Shay Sharpe. And to me, if I were you, I would be trying to look for another lawyer, because it seemed like your lawyer set you up to fail. That's just my opinion. Your lawyer should have known better than to even leak out any type of text messages online. Think about that, y'all. His lawyers leaked out the text messages online. How come you couldn't wait until court to be able to put the text messages between Shannon Sharpe and Gabby, right? How come we couldn't listen to the audio on when y'all went to court? That's how they let y'all know that his lawyers, including Shannon Sharpe, was trying to sit up here online and hold court. Good morning, KTC. How you doing? Now, again, old Shay Sharpe bears his own cross in life. And like I said, hopefully he can get over the hump with all of this. But in my opinion, it just ain't looking good for him. In my humble opinion, this just ain't looking good for him. No, it ain't looking good for him at all. So, all right, so let's go. Now, the first body cam footage that I'm about to go over. All right, let me go to it. Now, Florida police slapped with a $10 million lawsuit for this video right here. A Florida man, now this is coming from Rebel headquarters. A Florida man is suing Walmart, a loss prevention officer, and a sheriff's deputy seeking more than 10 million in damages over claims of racial profiling and false arrest. Fair use, this is for educational purposes only. And here we go with another case in Florida. Lord Jesus Christ.
What if your smile could go from looking like this to this?
Nuvia's 24-hour process is really...
Where are you taking him? For what? For grocery shopping?
In the Spring Hill, Florida Walmart, that man being arrested is Tony Nagwin. His crime? Shopping while Asian. Moments earlier, Walmart protection specialist David Pettigrew mistakenly thought Nagwin was this man, Cody Vonderland.
There's an Asian male in
Ain't that funny, y'all? Now, I thought us black folks was the only one that really get racially profiled. They profiled this Asian dude and thought that he was somebody else when it wasn't even him. Not worth it. What's the word? Happy Wednesday to you, bro. Hope all is well. Now, dig that. Well, we can't sit up here and keep playing victim all the time thinking that we the only race that get racially profiled. Asians do too.
in the store right now. His name is Cody Vonderland. He is trespassed from the store. He is not allowed to be here, and he also tends to be violent and carries weapons.
Moments later, Hernando County Deputy Michael McNeely arrived and placed Nagwin under arrest. Nagwin's girlfriend, Lauren Caldwell, started recording.
That was like 10, 15 years ago.
What are you talking about?
There's no limit on that.
Yeah, not worth it. I've been taking my medicine and drinking a lot of tea. I'm just not drinking. This is my first cup of coffee. Actually, it's the second cup of coffee that I'd have had this morning. I'm finally able to drink coffee. I'm telling you, that cold put me down, man. I had to hurry up and shake that cold on off. That shit ain't cool, man.
Grocery shopping. What are you talking about?
You're trespassing the store. You're not allowed to be here, all right?
It said 10, 15 years ago.
Let's go.
Where are you taking him? What
Record him right there. Look, record him too. That fat guy.
What is going on?
Yeah, cop too.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where are you taking him? Where are you taking him?
It's all right.
No, it's not. Where? Oh my God. I cannot believe you're doing this.
Where
are you taking him?
Why are you pulling me, sir?
Where are you taking him?
Why are you pulling me? You don't have to pull me. You know I'm disabled, right? I have back issues. You don't have to pull me, sir.
Let go of him.
I'm walking with you. You don't have to
let go of him.
I'm letting you know right now I have back issues. All right. I'm walking, so I don't know why you're pulling me, sir.
Nagwin was complying with Deputy McNeely, who was leading him outside to a police cruiser.
You should be ashamed of yourself. I cannot believe you're doing this. Where are you taking him? What? Oh my God.
At no point did Deputy McNeely ask Nagwin his name or seek an identification card like a driver's license.
I cannot believe you're doing this. You should be ashamed of yourself. I need the keys.
Step away.
Hold on, calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down.
I need
Just calm down.
Oh my God.
He's pretty calm under the situation, though.
This is disgusting.
Sorry you feel that.
Sorry, I feel that way. No, that's a fact. You should be ashamed of yourself. What did he do? He has not done anything.
That's not true.
So this officer don't even check this man's ID to see if he's actually the person of interest that's not allowed to be up in Walmart. This right here is halfway doing your job, because if he didn't even see the man's ID to verify that this is the individual that's banned from being up in the Walmart, I'm sure that this officer then lost his job. And that's alleged, because I don't know if he did or not. For all I know, he's riding, doing paperwork at the desk or something like that, and they still got him on payroll.
I ain't even take my medication. Can I at least take my medication first? I have blood pressure medication. I have anxiety medication. I'm all kinds of stuff. It's in my juice. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is like 10 years ago.
I get you. Well, when you trespass, you can't come back.
No, they told me in court it was only a year.
By a year, Nugwin is referring to the trespass he was given in court for a shoplifting charge, but as he tried to explain, that incident was over 10 years ago.
Are you good to take his items for me? Hold on to them. Thank you. Yes, sir. Can I get my phone just in case? She's going to hold on to it for now. Okay. All right. Very good. And these are all his items, correct? Yeah. Okay, very good. All right. Can you follow more?
Deputy McNeely, trailed by Nugwin's girlfriend, Lauren Caldwell, heads back into the Walmart for a discussion with the Walmart protection specialist, David Pettigrew.
You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're literally trying to grocery shop and Christmas shop. It's disgusting. Shameful. Shame on you.
In a police report, Pettigrew acknowledged he did not get a good look at the man he thought was Cody Vondelin and did not want to see him face to face.
Yeah, look, today is a good day to catch a thief. Why don't you go catch thieves?
Deputy McNeely asks Caldwell her name.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Then he says she can step in, but not film.
They don't want you to. They don't want you to film it here, so I'm in the south.
Well, then I'm not stepping inside.
What's your name?
Under settled case law, Caldwell had a right to film inside the store unless and until a store employee, not a police officer, told her to stop.
Your date of birth.
I'm sorry?
What is your date of birth?
The deputy says Caldwell is also being trespassed from the store.
The manager here is requesting that you be trespassed from here. If you come back, you're subject to arrest. Do you understand that?
Walmart?
From this Walmart. He's asking
But
you
I
to be
don't
trespassed.
understand why.
He doesn't have to have a reason. He's
I
asking you to be
grocery
trespassed.
shop here and purchase.
I understand.
I spend a lot of
understand.
money here.
If you have a house and you don't want someone at your house for whatever reason in Florida, you can have them trespass. It's the same for Walmart. He's asking that you be trespassed. I'm giving
I've
you a
done
warning.
nothing. I understand,
It
but
doesn't.
Wait, so now the girlfriend is being banned from this Walmart? Wait, what the fuck did she do? Like, wait a minute, hold on. I get it. They don't have to give you a reason to ban you from their establishment, right? I get that part. But this is some bullshit. These people can take your money, and then if they don't like the way that you look or sound, goddammit, they tell your ass kick rocks. We don't want you here no more. And if you come back here, we gonna arrest you. Now, what type of foolery bullshit is that?
I would like a reason.
You don't have to have a reason.
Really, I think that's
straight.
crazy.
It is. It's the same reason you can have someone trespass from house for no reason.
Yeah, but that's your residential.
So I'm
I mean,
giving. This is your
I
warning.
understand.
Okay.
I'm just discussing it.
So the reason why he's going to jail tonight is because he's been warned in the past. There's no time limit on it.
You're taking
I'm going
him to jail?
Yes, it's called trespass after warning. He gave him a warning in the past,
When?
and he's back. I'm going to go double check that so I don't have an exact date. Right now, he's being detained. He's not under arrest because I have a crime at hand. I'm going to see if I have probable cause for the crime. Okay?
A crime? I mean, that's such a
Trespass is a crime.
strong word. Oh my
Well,
god.
it's a misdemeanor. It's not a big crime.
But you're
It
talking
is
about
a
taking
crime.
him to jail?
I'm going to verify that before I do. He's being detained right now, okay? So I need you to leave. You're being trespassed, okay?
Damn.
I'm not leaving him. I'm not leaving
Figure
him.
that one out.
We just came back from the Springs. We were in a Jeep. We have a boat. I cannot drive that. This is so upsetting.
Back at the police cruiser, Deputy McNeely still thought he had arrested Cody Vondelin. And after running a check on that name, McNeely then explained the next step to Lauren Caldwell.
So the trespass has been confirmed. He has been trespassed here actually this year. So he will not be staying here. He's going to be going to jail tonight. He will have a bond. You'll be able to bond him out, okay? Does that understand? You understand that? You have all his items?
This is horrible. We just came from the Springs. We were in this Jeep with a boat and a trailer.
I got you. But regardless, once you
Does he
trespass
know
from somewhere, I'll explain to him on the way that I just explained to him, actually. So, is there anything that you need from me? All right, I need you to get in the car and drive away because if you come back here, you're going to also be going to jail for trespass. Okay?
This is disgusting.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I love you. I'll call Brittany.
And with that, police took the man they thought was Cody Vondelin to the Hernando County Jail. During the jail intake process, according to court documents, Deputy McNeely discovered that Tony may not be Cody. McNeely then asked Tony what his name was. Tony told Deputy McNeely his name was Tony Nagwin. After confirming the identity, Deputy McNeely apologized to Tony and proceeded to take him home. But this was not the end of Tony Nagwin's ordeal. You see, along the way, Deputy McNeely received a call from his supervising sergeant who requested a photo of Tony Nagwin and of his identification. So Deputy McNeely pulled over, took the photos, and then sent them to his supervisor. The supervisor then discovered Tony Nagwin's previous trespassing warning from 10 years earlier and told Deputy McNeely to bring Nagwin back to the jail and book him for trespassing. A few months later, in November 2022, Tony Nagwin was officially charged with trespassing. But 2 months later, local prosecutors dismissed the case. The local Hernando County Police then issued a statement trying to justify their mistaken arrest, saying the trespass warning issued at Walmart was still in effect, never having been rescinded by officials there. Therefore, probable cause existed for the arrest of Tony Nagwin for the trespass in question. He was processed and charged accordingly. However, court records from Tony Nagwin's trespass warning 10 years earlier showed that he was, in fact, told that the warning would only last a year. Mr. Nagwin is now suing Walmart, their protection specialist Pettigrew, and Deputy McNeely in federal court for $10 million in damages for claims including racial profiling, false imprisonment, and false arrest. Legal experts say the defendants, including Walmart and the Hernando County Police, would be wise to settle this case. Because even though Deputy McNeely seemed to have an understanding about Florida's trespass statutes, the deputy took no actions to confirm Nagwin's identity before arresting him. The deputy in the Walmart could have simply asked for Mr. Nagwin's name and driver's license. Kudos to Lauren Caldwell and her boyfriend, Tony Nagwin. Not only did they stay calm and respectful during this entire interaction, they also recorded it on Miss Caldwell's cell phone. And that's a key piece of evidence now in this arguably strong federal civil rights lawsuit.
Now, in this situation, it would behoove Walmart to actually settle with these people because they was wrong. The sheriff, the deputy never asked for identification from this individual. He halfway did his job, and what did they do? They went off of what the loss prevention officer was saying once they saw him. Now again, did he go to jail? Yes, he did. But see, he wasn't even the right person. And as the result of it, now Walmart has to get sued for over $10 million. Now, again, if Walmart is smart, they'll just go ahead and settle with this man and be done with it. But like big major corporations like Walmart and others, you know, they think just because they have a lot of money that they could just sweep it clean up under the rug. In some cases they can, but then in certain cases you can't. Because that is a big debacle of what they did right there in that situation to that man. And kudos to that man and his girlfriend from staying calm and not being belligerent and not making the situation more worse than what it really was, right? I do have to salute that. Because under that situation, yes, him and his woman had every right to be upset about all of that. But they remained calm, and more times than never, cooler heads prevail either way. All right? All right, so moving on to the next body cam footage. All right, hold on for 1 minute. Now, you have an entitled woman, right, demands a refund at Starbucks. Now, this happened on May the 26th, 2024. Officers were dispatched to a Starbucks in response to reports of an unruly customer. This is footage of the events that followed. Fair use, fair use.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story.
You're lying, and so are they.
I'm not lying, it's all on body
That is
camera.
not her name.
The person who is in charge.
Let's go.
Nope, you're staying here.
On May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a Starbucks in response to reports of an unruly customer.
Are they in the back of the store or in the store?
Yeah, in the back.
What's going on? Where's she at?
Last I saw, she was at the door.
Inside?
Yes.
Oh, why are you guys out here?
Oh, I was just letting the customers know what was going on.
Yeah, they sent me back here. Can we go through here?
Yes.
What's you just want to leave? What's wrong with her?
So yeah, we just
What's her?
off the premises.
All right. What she look like? Where at? Oh, is this the way? What? The one with the wait, the one with the cell phone? Where? Is she still here? Did she leave? Should I leave? Anna Blue? Alright.
Oh, I'm on the phone with corporate.
That's okay.
And I would like my refund.
Well, I can't make you give you a refund.
Oh, yes, they can.
But
They already told
you're
me.
gonna have to leave. They want you.
Give me my refund because I never had a problem.
I understand. Like, that's actually have the issues with them. Like just like hotels when they kick people out and stuff, but we can't force
I
people.
paid my money and I would like my refund. And I'm asking you nicely, can you tell me to give me my refund?
I'm telling you right now.
But I'm on the phone with corporate.
You can be, but they want you.
I'm not leaving
So
until
this
they
is
give
what
me
can
my
happen.
money.
This is what can happen.
Okay.
All I gotta
Go right
do is
ahead.
I'm gonna go out there and put in a citation, and then when you
Do
don't
it right
leave,
what you have
then
to
you're
do.
gonna get arrested.
You're not going
For
to arrest
trust,
me.
yes.
You're
I'm
going to
telling
give me a refund nicely because I asked for one and
Let
your
me see
people
your
right there.
identification.
Oh, I don't have it. Don't have it.
I'm telling you right now, so now if you're not leaving and you refuse to leave and they're
Can
telling
you
you
please get
trespass,
my refund?
that's the
How
second
much
charge you
trespass
get.
if I don't have enough restraining order, sweetheart?
Look, I'm not. You have to go. All right? Don't make this bad to where you have to get 2 different tickets anyway. If they want you to leave, call corporate.
I'm on the phone with corporate.
I got you, but you gotta go.
After they give me my refund.
Listen,
I'm sitting right here and you're sitting right here. Why can't you just get my refund?
Because this is a civil matter.
I need my refund.
You're not getting your refund from us. We can't do that. You have to get
And
it
how
from
is that?
corporate.
No, I can get it from them. I never had a problem here. I've been coming for 3 years.
See, she doesn't want to identify it. She doesn't want to leave. See if they got a name like on a card to use or something.
Yes, sir.
You still have to go out here.
You can get your hand on my face.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Okay, so she's pissed off. The female. She's pissed off because she wants her refund back, but they won't give it to her. I told her it's a civil matter. She's absolutely refusing to leave, and she won't give her identification with it. So I told her they want you trespass, so you got to go. But she doesn't want to identify, and she's refusing to leave.
Quick question for you.
Sure.
Would you be able to pull up her order history and see if she had a name with her order?
Sure. I can definitely try. All right, so she's either going to leave, tell us her name, or we're going to arrest her.
Okay.
All right. Just make sure.
Now, let me just say this. I think a lot of us have been in this type of situation where we're not pleased with the service, right? So you have every right to want your money back if you're not pleased with the service that's provided to you, right? But in my opinion, it's a way of doing that. You don't have to be combative. You don't have to be like over the top with it, right? Because at the end of the day, these companies are not foolproof, y'all. They're going to make mistakes. It don't do you any good to be all belligerent, being upset, causing a big scene. And two, it ain't worth it to go to jail over because you want your refund back for whatever product that you got that you're not pleased with, right? It ain't worth me going to jail over. Go ahead, lady, just step on outside, get in your car, call corporate, and give them your complaint, because now you asking the police to step into a civil matter. That's not what the police is never going to do. The police is never going to get involved in a civil matter. They're asking you politely just to leave the store. Call corporate, let them know your complaint about that particular Starbucks. Make sure you be specific about what the problem is and what the issue is. I'm sure that corporate would have refunded that money and then some because they still want your business, right? But now you're going to mess it up to a point where now you're never going to be able to go back into that Starbucks because just because of that cliche, the customer is always right. That to me sometimes is just overrated, right? Even though that's the cliche that we all go through, you know what I'm saying? We all say at this juncture that the customer is always right. When in this situation, sometimes you could be right and still be wrong in the situation at hand.
100% they want her gone. All right, so listen up. So here's the deal. When the manager comes out and says you got to go, I'd really like you to leave. If you don't want to leave, we're going to arrest you.
Can you please get out of my face?
Well, I'm just telling you what your options are.
See?
And I asked for a refund.
Okay, I hear you. I heard you. You've heard me all 3 times I told you.
And I heard you every time you told me.
As soon as the manager comes, then we're going to arrest you if you don't leave. You
Go
got
right
about a minute. Say she wants her gone?
There.
So wait, you willing to go to jail just because they not giving you no refund right then and there? Look here, lady, you is stone cold crazy. Why the hell would you risk your own freedom over a refund when all you got to do is just call corporate to get your money back? Yes, I understood that you spent your money right then and there. You're not happy with the service, so now you want your money back. I get that. But apparently you was very rude to the people at Starbucks, to the workers at Starbucks, to a point where they had to call the police on you. So now this is your chance to be smarter in the situation and just leave. Do it another way. You being combative with the police because all they doing is just doing their job. Look, they don't know what really happened. And let's just be honest, they don't give a damn. They just want you up out that stove or you're going to go to jail. And they not going to fret about taking you to jail at all. Because at this point, you're being rude. You're telling the officers you're not going to go anywhere until you get your refund. That ain't the right way to do it.
We're gonna try to pull up to see if she's in her app. and they do 100% want her off the ground.
Well, she's got to leave. All right. Well, let me confirm that with the real pressure on the rest. All right. Hey, where's the manager at? Go get the manager real quick. Yeah, tell her to come here.
Oh, you can stand right here. He's not gonna do anything.
What's going on today?
I already explained it to him. He got real with me, and that's all that's gonna happen.
I just got here. I don't know what's going on.
Because the lady I asked for a refund, they said that I'm trespassing. How in the world am I trespassing? If I already talked to corporate, and they clearly said that's not called trespassing. I don't have a refund.
Look, I know you guys are busy and you got stuff going on, but we got the situation out here. You guys gotta make choices. So she's
I'm sorry.
You guys want her?
I
got you. You guys want her to go? She's refusing to leave. We're gonna arrest her. I have to hear you tell me. I want her arrested, and I want her off the property, and I want her trespassed.
Okay, I've done exactly what we want.
All right. So what is it? What is her issue?
We don't really know. She
Okay.
had, what
Well, I
was
can't-
started was she had ordered
Okay.
a drink.
Okay. Do you have your ID?
All right, so have you ever been trespassed up here
No.
before? All right.
I've been here coming here for almost 3 years, and I ain't never had a problem until y'all got me.
Okay. So why were you asking for a refund?
Because they didn't give me my order. Like this, y'all rude with me in the driveway.
Okay.
And I clearly said, "Can I get a refund?" She would not give me a refund. So I came inside and asked for a refund, and she still wouldn't give me a refund. Then she walked to the back and walked out.
All right. So what did you order?
This drink, clearly haven't touched it,
Okay.
and some chocolate chip cookies or something.
Did you get the cookies?
They're in the truck.
They're in the truck.
Yeah.
So you got everything you paid for?
I just want to tell you 100% they want to do this for the last chance.
I'm talking to him now.
I got you. You're gonna leave or you're getting arrested.
I'm not talking to him.
So here's the deal.
Mhm.
They don't want you on the property anymore.
Where's the lady that said she don't want me on the property?
The manager
Yeah,
said
because they
that.
told me to get her name too.
Okay, so
When you give
so
me her
hold on
name-
a second. Let me
Okay.
explain it.
That's fine.
With management not wanting you on the property,
Good morning, Insatiable is my name. Good morning, good morning. God bless you, brother. Hope all is well with you. Glad to see you up in the chat, tuned in to the show.
they have the right to ask you to leave.
And
And
I also have the right to
at that point in time,
corporate told me to get the name. So before I can know who it was, they sat there and had called you guys.
so let's slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Whenever management asks someone to leave, it does become trespassing
She's
at that
not a
point.
manager though.
Anyone who is an employee here has the right to ask you to
Just
leave.
that manager, and she's not a manager. So what is her name? And then I will leave. I already talked to corporate. They said get her name. You're constantly getting in my face, and I don't want to
You're
talk
about
to
to
you.
get arrested.
I don't want to
You're
talk
about
to
to go
you.
to jail.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you?
I asked you nicely, can you please give me her name so I can leave?
You not going to jail. Boy, I can't wait to see how this shit plays out. I love the ones that tell you that they ain't about to go to jail, but in fact, at this rate of how she's going with this, with the officers, oh yeah, you going to jail.
Leave. I will leave after I get her name so I can let corporate know. You can stop looking. I'm talking to him. He's been more calm than you have. You've been weird. Please leave me alone. Anyways, can you please get her name?
I can try to get her name, however, I cannot force her to give me her name.
So that's crazy because you can force me to leave, but you can't
Because
force her
at
to
this
give me her
point, you
name.
are trespassing because we warned you to leave the property.
Anyways, can you please go give me her name?
Let me see if I can grab her name real quick.
Thank you. Now you can step away.
I'm not going anywhere.
You can step away.
Look, I don't know why you think you can tell me what to do. Like
And
this,
I don't care.
you're the one who's
You're
the one
rude
who's
to me.
not.
You think I'm not gonna
Look,
say
I
anything?
tried to nicely get you
No,
to
you
leave.
did not.
You don't want to listen. I'm
Please
telling you
step
what.
out of my
I'm
face.
not going anywhere. In fact, if you don't get the name, you don't leave. You are getting arrested and you're going to jail. That's
Okay.
what's going to happen to you.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see if you don't leave. You got till he gets back.
And you can get out of my face.
It's not happening.
It is.
Wait a minute. Now, I don't know if this young lady is with her, and I'm just assuming that could be her daughter, right? So you mean to tell me that you're willing to go to jail over not leaving Starbucks property and you have this young lady with you? What type of example are you setting for this young lady?
I've got a real quick question. Do you guys have a manager here?
Okay, so technically I'm the shift supervisor on
So
duty.
you're in charge?
Our manager is going to be here in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
If,
So she agreed. I guess she either called corporate, did something with corporate, and they're saying that they need a manager's name or someone who's in charge their name.
okay.
If I can get just something to get her to leave, either that or we're gonna arrest her. So
Yeah, no, I can totally do that. Well, you can let her know that there's a charge.
That's all I need.
They tried pretty much everything to de-escalate the situation, and it just kind of seemed like no matter what was said or done, she was getting more and more infuriated, more verbally aggressive towards us, cussing, screaming, things like that, and then even went as far as to back up the drive-through for however many minutes, and then came inside and was still trying to cause problems with baristas. So
It's been the same thing with us. So
okay, yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I did the right thing here.
You did.
I didn't want to escalate it to this point.
we'll tell her she's not allowed back on the property, so she won't be allowed up here anymore.
You still in my face.
I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I. You're so cute though. You're just so adorable.
See when it gets
Step out of
started.
my face, please. Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's not the manager right there. So.
He doesn't have to give your manager's phone. Are we?
Yes,
So
yeah,
we
he
can
does.
tell him.
With the help of Xero's small business accounting software, I've got the right information at my fingertips.
So business is a breeze. And I've got bigger plans. Search Xero with an X.
More options means even more affordable ideas for your bathroom from Floor & Decor.
You everything. You're the one who won't listen to
No,
us.
he said he's going to get the manager name.
Hey,
That's
I
not
do
the
honestly know that she, even though she's so refusing, she doesn't have a kid here with her too. Probably 10.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got this child with you and you doing that. This shit is crazy.
Her name is
Her name is. That was not the manager that came. She just came.
She
The
is the
other
one who is in
lady,
charge.
She was not here though. You're lying and so are they.
I'm not lying. It's all on body
That is
camera.
not her name.
I
And you can look on the
okay.
camera and see that was not her name.
All right.
That
So
was not
so
the
here
lady.
here's the deal. I provided you with the person who is in charge.
Let's go.
Nope. You're staying here.
No, I'm not. Grab
You're
my
staying
phone.
here.
What the fuck? No, I'm not. No, this is now this content right here not worth it. Is by Body Cam Editions. They the ones with the ads on this video. So no, I'm not sponsoring these ads.
Oh, goddamn oil. Let me go. Ow, ow, ow. Let me go.
Give me your hand.
Bill, let me go. God, record, Bill. Record, Bill. Record, you fat.
So she acted the fool. Wait a minute now. You allegedly, that's your daughter right there on the side watching you act the fool, pour that drink out in that establishment, and then now all of a sudden you want to leave. But the cops like, look, you done went extremely a little bit too damn far. Let's just put the cuffs on you and take you to jail. So now you about to lose your freedom and take the risk now of those officers trying to call DCFS for that little girl. All accounted because why? You ain't keeping it together emotionally. You're too emotional about some fucking Starbucks. This right here is insane.
Let me go.
Grab me.
Go. Oh, look at that.
Here.
Get off.
You want to get fucking tased?
Get the fuck off. Please don't do that. Stop out, Ariel. Now.
That is so fucked up. She did that right in front of her daughter that way.
Hey, come and get my phone. Come and get my phone.
Stay back there right now.
She gotta get my phone.
I don't care. Shut up.
You shut up. Call your dad.
135 on custody.
Call your dad.
And this is why I be saying what the hell I be saying. What type of example do you set for your daughter doing all this? So you're showing your daughter to defy the law, no matter if you're right about the situation, but be wrong about how you handling the whole situation. So this is the example that you want to set for your own daughter. Well, your daughter, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, if that's what she got to look to for an example, she ain't going to make it.
Hey, hurry up.
That's yours.
Hey,
Tell them to hurry up. Get off me so I can get up, dumbass. Get off my back. Bitch, did you just lean on me to get up?
Stay down right now.
Get off of me. And I said I can't breathe. Get off.
So you're ready to get up. You're saying.
And I just said, let me up.
Let's sit up.
The Beef Sector Podcast. What's the word, man?
Get up.
I can't wait for you motherfuckers to get fired from your job. Get the fuck away from me until I calm down.
Code 1 right now.
Come here and come grab my phone.
Oh, wait.
Hey, can you come grab my phone so I can call a friend? Come here so Eric can come and get you. Here, come and get my phone so I can give you the damn number. Come and get my phone. I will give it to her. Please don't touch me. Can you please come and get my phone? What's your name? Shatavia. She'll know when you call. Get out of my fucking way. Hurry up and call Listy. Quentin, please come and get me and my kids. If you don't get away from my phone,
I can do what I want right now. You're
come and get me and my kids. Lord Jesus Christ. You still is acting like a goddamn heathen. And for what? You have your kids with you and you acting like this?
under arrest.
And I'm trying to
Do you understand me? You're under arrest.
Like I said,
I've been nice with you this whole time.
yeah, and you got room when he came out. I'm at Starbucks in Oakville, and they threw me on the ground.
Mine are completely torn to pieces, so
Hurry up and get up here right now.
just making sure I'm not dripping blood.
You didn't care if I was.
You know, I gave you multiple
No, you
opportunities.
didn't. It took two of you to get me on the ground, and you threw me on the fucking ground. Get the hell out of my face with that bull crap.
I'm not in your face.
Get
If you want
away
to see
from
in your
me.
face, I'll get in your face.
And we're going to have a whole contest. If you're arguing in mine, I'm going to argue right back.
Awesome, I've got all day.
And so what? Pookie butt?
Since we got another officer, you're going back.
Technically, you don't. You got your kids with you. So your day is going to consist of arguing with police at Starbucks because they asked you to leave because they didn't want to give you a refund. You have your kids with you. It ain't just about you. This is a stupid heifer right here. God damn, this is a stupid ass heifer.
Back of that car.
That's fine too, but I'm not leaving until my uncle come and get my kids.
Oh, you're still going back of the car. You keep telling us what you're not going to do.
Quincy, can you hurry up and get her
All
now?
you would have had to do is leave. I don't know why you caused all this trouble.
Because I asked for a refund. What the hell do
We
you
don't
mean?
get. We can't make them give you a refund. I
And
told
you couldn't. You sat there and then you lied on the top of the name of the girl name, and that wasn't her fucking name.
That's up to them. my body cam.
Pull it.
You
Because
can
I asked
you
for
can
the
request.
name. I asked for the
And I
name.
provided
lied
you-
to the,
and I provided
lied
you
about
with
her
the
name.
name.
The girl that came to the window was named.
Do you want to
Jill.
listen to me?
Like I said.
Do you want to listen to me?
I said what I said.
For a third time, do you want to listen
and
to
I,
me?
for a quick
Obviously
time,
not.
I said the same thing.
Obviously not.
All right, well, hurry up because they talking about soon as as soon as another cop car come, they taking me, and I said I'm not leaving until somebody come get my kids.
Do you want?
And then he pressed on my back to get up off the ground, bro. He literally pressed on my back to get his big ass up off of me. You could have used something else to get your ass off of me. You gonna use my fucking back?
Are you your kid's father? I'm her uncle. Okay, listen. Hey, stay over here. Don't go over there. Stay here. I want to know. I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
He's
She's
gonna
being
lie.
arrested. For what? Well, so first of all she had to leave was leave the store. She didn't want to leave. She wanted to identify. Then she resisted arrest, and then what she did here, she didn't tell me right. Either way, she's going to jail. She's waiting for somebody
That's
to pick
why
her
he keeps
kid up.
trying to get in your face. He's lying. I never resisted arrest. I came out the door and I walked out and I told let's go. Then the two right there threw me on the ground. Exactly.
We got one on the way to search her. She's still going. She's still going to jail. I mean, I don't.
He's lying.
Then decided to dump her drink out and come to walk out, and we stopped her to give her a trespass, and she began resisting.
And they wouldn't give me my refund. I kept talking to corporate on the phone, and they said, just stay on the phone. And
The agreement was as long as she got the name of the manager or whoever was in charge, she'd leave. I provided that, and I lied. According to her, I lied. So
She wouldn't leave. That if any business around here,
and don't give it to nobody.
she dumped it out right in front of me, and it splattered all over the place.
But it didn't get on you though.
It did. It got on my feet. Thank you very much.
No, it didn't.
That's all right. I lied to you already. So
You've been lying the whole time, sir.
so do you know her?
No, I was just walking about something baby in the pan.
Darling, who are you talking to? Are you talking to Daddy?
That is my big brother.
Okay, how old is he?
How old is your
I'm trying. Look, sweetie, I'm trying to help you. I promise. I just want to make sure somebody can come here and get you.
Well, I just spoke with, I guess, their grandmother, and also there's an aunt. And yes, they're supposed to be in the way. The aunt told me she was coming from Granite City, so it'll be a minute. But I said that I will wait. I just because there's actually 2 other children sleeping in the back seat here. So
they all.
Wait a minute. So you got 3 kids with you at Starbucks, and instead of you keeping your emotions in check, you about to go to jail because you're too emotional about some fucking Starbucks over a fucking. Lord Jesus. Carlos, she was more than tripping, my nigga. So what about you thinking about your kids in this situation? Selfish as fuck. She ain't even thinking about her own goddamn kids up in the car. Damn.
Okay, when that's correct. When the business calls, any business in this town, and they tell us that they want somebody to leave, they have every right to do that. Now, us, as the police, we cannot make anything that's between the customer and the business happen. So if a customer wants a refund, we can't make them do that.
No, I'm saying,
but
she said,
I got you.
She wanted me to give her a refund.
Yeah, but they all called us here and they wanted to go. I made them tell me 3 or 4 times.
How did it get to this?
I'm trying to get there if you let me finish.
What I'm saying, you explained it, but I'm just saying, I asked her, how did it get to this? She just said she was waiting for a refund. Right. So she's saying all she wanted was a refund, right? She said she was waiting for them to get her this, right? Why did it get to this? Is what I'm saying for you to be here.
Well, because we were called because she was unruly.
Yeah, she was becoming irate in
Which
the
is why we
cafe,
came.
on the phone, and was following me to the back of the store.
I gave her more than enough time to leave. I checked 3 times with your employees, said if you want her gone, if she won't leave, we're going to arrest her. And she refused to leave, and then she threw a drink on the other officer.
That was the
she's got, that's 2 different charges she's got right now. She threw that drink on the other officer, and she refused to leave. I already told her at least 5 times, if you don't leave right now, you're getting arrested. And she said, you're not arresting me. And she stayed. So that's she's on the phone corporate, so I don't know. I got you. So I've explained this situation enough times. So,
but I feel like that whole, you talking about the drink.
Dude, I gave her probably 10 chances to leave. Okay. She's like, you're not arresting me.
That's good for me to search for.
Yeah, then we'll put
She's
her,
like,
which car are we putting her in there?
Put her in mine.
Put her in this car here. We're
She's
gonna
like,
take
you're not
pictures of your elbows. I'm assuming you got resistance.
me and the drink.
What's the drink?
She threw the drink down in front of me. That was the last one.
She poured it out. So we got trespassing, resisting. We'll take pictures of your injuries and we'll see what. We got some
both of us got her down. But look, I gave her how many times? And I went to
you want to take a break?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Well, if one of you guys can keep them more calm, I don't even know her name yet. So here's the other thing. I probably gave, I'm telling you, asking, I probably gave her 10 times. I was like, just leave. And then I made them confirm 3 times that she's getting arrested. She's like, you're not arresting me. So here's our other problem. She's got 3 kids.
And that's at the point I said,
there's 3 kids.
Uncle's taking the kids in her car.
Okay.
We'll transport her up there, get her booked, and go from there.
Are you guys good? Because there's been a pending noise here.
Carlos, this is beyond stupid. When all she had to do is just leave and call corporate and tell corporate her complaint about that particular Starbucks store. This is all stupid. Now, if you was by yourself without the kids, okay, go ahead and crash out. I don't give a damn about no grown person crashing out on their own. But when you have kids right there with you and you still willing to crash out, that means that you're selfish, and that means that it's always about you. In my humble opinion. Corporate, the Starbucks Corporation, when she could call corporate. I know I said it probably wrong. Damn, here go not worth it. Damn, you about to take Carlos' place now, huh? Well, call the head office of Starbucks, okay? Shit. Yes, I struggle sometimes. My bad. Shit.
Yeah. Get that coffee on the floor. Yeah. All right. She's good? You know what?
Yeah. She's going to freak out when she gets in your car. So we'll take her for a turn. All right. And then we'll just take her. Yeah, we can do that. We're not going to do that. But we'll take her up to the ID. That way she stays calm for you. Do we want obstructing ID?
She doesn't give it right away. She still hasn't given it.
Yeah, we still don't have her name. Okay, we'll grab that.
She hasn't given a name here, I guess. Yeah.
You start heading up to PD so I can see your injuries. You good? Yeah, I'm fine. You go up to PD so I can see your injuries. We'll transport her for you.
The woman was charged with aggravated battery on a peace officer, criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, obstructing identification, and resisting arrest. Share your thoughts below, and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
Well, I can give you my comment right now. She's stupid. She's very stupid. Very, very.
When you're in Illinois.
Very, 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 very stupid. And she got exactly what the hell she deserved, in my opinion. I wish she would have never did all that in front of her kids. Now, this short right here, they've been dragging Rashad McCants for the last few days, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to this real quick.
Rashad McCants, can't stand that motherfucker. I think you're a hoe. I think you're stupid as hell.
Shit.
I think you're a coward. You're wearing a crown in public, nigga. You look stupid. They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
He's a clown. He's a fuckboy. I try to be cool for a long time. I never said nothing about you when you did that bullshit on ESPN. Now you're attacking a legacy that we built with your dumb ass at Carolina. You talk about our coach, and you went lottery. So it's Coach Williams' fault that you didn't play that long in the league. That's his fault too, right? But you the one that fucked your career. I try to give you your flowers even on top of your bullshit because you can play basketball. That's one thing you can do. And you can't look stupid too. That's another thing you can do because you're doing that right now. But you're getting your money though, so I ain't mad at you. Get your money, do all of that. That's cool. That's great. But as far as with us, nigga, you dead to me. But if you do want some smoke, however you want it, I'm serious too. However you want it, because I go anyway.
You know what? And make it so bad. I remember when Rashard McCants actually said those deplorable things about North Carolina. I remember that. And they getting sick of your shit. But look, check this out. They also exposed him going back to UNC to reconcile any type of problem that he may have had. Now, wait a minute. It's another drop. Hold on. Let me go to it real quick. Hold on. Because, I mean, they most definitely been calling him out. I'm talking about calling him clean out. I say, well, shit. I'm glad somebody of his peers then finally called that dumb shit on out. Hold on. Now here go the other one right here. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. And shout out to Mrs. Skinny for actually catching this part of the clip right here. Hold on.
Because, yes, I exposed you. You went to Carolina to try to mend your relationship. You didn't say nothing. You didn't say none of that. Who was you was Django when you went? Why'd you go back, Django? Did Django go back to the plantation on the movie? Huh? No, he didn't. He blew that bitch up.
Yep.
Rashad McCants is being dragged. Now, that's going to be another show right there in itself. That most definitely going to be another show in itself, y'all. Yeah, now I can't take that away from him, though, Carlos. He was good at North Carolina. That man can ball. I'm not taking that away from him, though, man. But, man, sometimes, you got these entitled, used to be NBA players that really be trying to spin another story, but then when another one of their peers actually have the truth, Rashard, you've been quiet there, player. You've been real fucking quiet. You stuck your foot in your mouth and look at you now. You stuck your foot in your mouth. You didn't put yourself. You didn't say it. The University of North Carolina was a plantation. I heard you say that my own self. That you felt like you was the Django. Then why go back to the very thing that you called the plantation then, sir? Why didn't you tell the people that you went back? Oh, because that was going to make you look like a hypocrite then, right? So you allowed your peers to be able to tell your story because you know why? You was ashamed. Or somebody probably had told you you probably want to work things out with your old college that you went to, because the comments that you made on social media, more than likely, I think you rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Raymond Felton has some real choice words, but I won't even play all of what that conversation was, because Raymond want all the smoke. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Carlos. He wasn't that guy. He wasn't that guy to leave early from the University of North Carolina. In my opinion, I think he should have stayed all 4 years, then went into the draft. But like a lot of us, basketball players that's in a certain situation to be able to get into the draft, he took advantage. He rolled the dice. But when he rolled the motherfucking dice, he rolled snake eyes. He rolled snake eyes with his shit, because why his NBA career did not pan out, I'm sure, the way that he wanted it to. But of course, he ain't going to lead it to everybody else to sit up here and say, well, yes, I had a hellified career. No, he would be lying if he was to say that. I'm not saying that the man can't play basketball. What I am saying is he wasn't the guy to sit up and leave early from North Carolina, to get into the draft. He wasn't ready. He thought he was because of the money that was presented to him once he got into the draft. I believe, in my opinion, if he would have just waited, did the whole 4 years at the University of North Carolina, he could have been in a better situation. We'll never know that though now, right? We'll never know that because he left early to get into the draft so he can start making that NBA money. And look how short your career is. Now you have to revise, you have to revitalize your career now on social media. 901 Reacts, what's the word? I see you up in the building. Happy Wednesday to you, bro. Now you have to depend on Gilbert Arenas to give you light again. And I'm not going to hate on that. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not hating on that. But bro, you is not that guy. All of what he said, I totally agree with that, bro. You are a hypocrite, in my opinion. The things that you said about the University of North Carolina and you comparing yourself to the Django, but you saying the University of North Carolina was a plantation, but you went there nonetheless. If it wasn't for you going to the University of North Carolina, you wouldn't be up in that draft. So this is just to me. I can't take your feeling away for how you feel about the University of North Carolina, but it is a such thing as shutting your goddamn mouth and keeping it to yourself. Everything don't need to be let out on social media as far as your feeling towards the University of North Carolina. Now look at you. You got to backtrack, and now they called you. They didn't put your foot to the fire. Now what? You going to act like ain't nothing been said. You going to act like ain't nothing happening. You're going to completely ignore it. What up with it, TP? Yeah, tell them, TP, don't be talking about the University of North Carolina. Talking about that's a plantation. Ain't that sway? Ain't that sway, TP? The very university that allowed him to do what he do, play basketball on the biggest stage, right? But you went along to get, you was going along to get along with the program though. Man, I can't, man, look, McCants, TP, man, look here, man. I get it. When you sit back and look at the big picture, I get why Gilbert Arenas would even have him on the show like the way he do, right? Because even Gilbert Arenas, I believe, in my opinion, knows that Richard is a fucking clown. He needs some of that clown shit on this show to boost up the ratings, because this individual here, Richard, boy, he be saying some way out shit. He really do. He be saying some way out shit, y'all. And I be sitting back even my own self like, well, damn, bro, I don't think that was necessary about what you had said about North Carolina. That just over the top. But again, Gilbert Arenas needs that type of energy in order for the show to go. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that part. But guess what? If you're more trouble than what you're worth, you can be replaced. You can be replaced. Just know that though, Richard. Just know that if you're more trouble than what you're worth, you can be replaced at any given time. Gilbert threw you a lifeline. I mean, fine. You want to say some shock jock value shit online to get people to talking about you. I get that game too. But look at where it got you. Your peers don't even want to even deal with you at all. They dismissing you. To Raymond Felton, you dead to him. You dead to him. Now, again, that will be the next show that I have, and I'm going to have that later on. I'm going to have that later on, ladies and gentlemen. That's my word. After 3 o'clock this afternoon, I will have that live set up, and I'm going to go over those videos. Because you is just a fucking clown. Man, what? Carlos, man, say that shit again, bro. Say that again. Hell yeah, he was better than him. Hell yeah, Felton was better than McCants. The fuck? Hell no, man, McCants get dog walked around this motherfucker, man. Because he's a dummy and a clown. And plus, Felton knew how to keep his fucking mouth closed, Carlos. He kept his fucking mouth closed. That man, yeah, he had his little incident with his wife and all this and that. We all know about that with Raymond Felton. But that's it. Y'all didn't hear a lot of shit going on with Raymond Felton, or he getting on social media running his goddamn mouth. That's Richard. But I'm gonna hold all of my opinion about that until I do the show later. I am gonna do that show later. I am gonna point out some things that this Richard McCants individual is a fucking clown. A clown. I'm talking about a clown with a capital C. Clown. I never too much cared for him. Oh, I'm gonna do it at 3:30, TP. I'm gonna do it at 3:30. 3:30. Y'all be looking out for it. I'm gonna give y'all 2 for 1 today. Now this one, yes, I'd have got this under the books. Because TP, I got a lot of goddamn content to go over, man. I have really slacked off, and that is my fault because yes, other than me being sick, my homie died, and I everything was just I was just all over the place, y'all. But now it's time for me to get back on track and start putting back out more content on the body cam footages, on news, sports news, everything. So once I end this live, I will be setting up TP for 3:30. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna make the title real good. Most definitely, Uncle Will. But I got to get back on track, Uncle Will. I've been slacking. Nobody can be harder, pause, but nobody can be harder on me than me. And I know when I've been slacking. I ain't here to make no excuses. I'm just here to get back on track, y'all. That's it. Just to get back on track. And I'm going to get back on track, and I'm going to catch up. I'm going to catch up with all the content that I've already been put on my community wall. I'm going to go over, it's a lot of videos. Even the videos that Carlos done sent me, I haven't been over all of them videos yet. So yes, I got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to get to it. Yeah, EV. Yes, I do got to make sure that my health is in order. Thank the Lord that I done got over this cold, because I'm telling y'all, I was miserable as hell. Miserable. You hear me? Shit. So, yes, my health is okay, y'all. I know y'all can tell even from my voice that I sound way better than what I did beforehand. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to go live, because my voice is everything as far as to be able to do my thing on here. Y'all got to be able to hear me out clearly. If y'all can't hear me out clearly and I'm sounding all congested and everything, I'm not about to do no show like that. I'm not going to do that to y'all. So I don't want to do that to myself. So let me get over my cold. Let me get back to normal. So then that way I can get back to normal and keep giving y'all the content that I've been providing for the longest now. So yes, health is everything. Yes, I'm probably at 85%. So I'm still like 15% off, but that's okay. I'm gonna be at 100% real soon. That 15% gonna disappear and it's gonna get back to 100%. Yes, I feel much better than what I did before. Much better. But still that 15%, and I'm gonna get over it though. Yeah, I get over it. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to the show. I am your host with the most, Johnny Blaze. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Please be on the lookout for the other live stream on Richard McCants at 3:30. I will make sure to set it up after I end this live. I will make sure to set it up before I end this live. So on that note, I'm going to end y'all off the way I came in. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me. But the public figure killer is up out this thing. Shout out to the meal ticket.
I'm the public figure killer, nigga. Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Motherfucker, I want my money back.
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. If I'm in my feelings, I'm in my motherfucking feelings.
Who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah, any one of you bitches come on my motherfucking YouTube page and start that bullshit with me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Leave me the fuck alone with all that negative shit.
Yeah, I'm on camera telling you I'm gonna take your punk ass down. I'm gonna see you soon. And I mean every motherfucking word I say. You not gonna do me in any type of way, motherfucker. Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Who in the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes that I spent my hard-earned money on to support what you had going on in Brunswick, sir?
And if you can't tell me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, sir, I want my money back, bitch. Yeah, I want my money back. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I didn't give it to you. I gave it for the kids. So where's my money at, motherfucker? Or who did you give them shoes to? That's the fuck I want to know. You call me a crackhead, you call me whatever, you call me a snake, you call me whatever. Ain't no motherfucker, no snake that will ride 15 motherfucking hours to Brunswick from Chicago to come support and bring you some motherfucking shoes for kids that don't have. So I want to know, where the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from? And sir, if you can't show me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, motherfucker, I want my money back. Motherfucker, I want my money back. Cause you a fraud.
You think this a motherfucking game? I'm a real nigga. In the hood, motherfucker. You wanna play this game with me? I swear you don't want to play this game with me, Kwame. I know too many motherfuckers that will bring you down, bro. See, fucking then, I'm capping like a motherfucker. But I bet you, Kwame Brown is the biggest cap.
Who the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes from that I gave to you, sir? That I drove out my way to support, sir? I want to know. Can you answer that? Since you don't want me on your lives and you don't have nothing to say to me, well, answer that motherfucking question, my nigga. Where the fuck, who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
that shoe drive was a sham because I didn't see nothing. I saw a picture of you probably had did that several days ago and staged it. Trolling bitches.